Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Honduras. And when we last left off, world tension was kicking up. We're at 78%. The United States of America has become the Communist States of America, led by Earl Browder. And yeah, 68% communist. No elections. That guy is now large and in charge. Looking at Germany, they declared war on Poland and Lithuania, and then the Soviet Union decided to hop on Lithuania and sneak that from the Germans, and the war is still on. And now France has joined the Allies, so the Allied faction is starting to come in. The Hellenic Republic. So now the Allies are starting to form. Will we be able to join? Will we be able to do anything? I'm not sure, but it currently is not a world war. It's just Germany, Slovakia, and Italy versus Poland, and the Allies have not gotten involved. Do we? So we can ask to join the faction. The faction leader, if you have sent any volunteers, they'll be sent back. This changes world tension. That is the fall of Nanjing. Okay, so I think we are now at war, or we will be at war soon, and that is, that's pretty big. Okay, so that is all of us. So we are now in the German-Polish War, and it has kicked off. One thing that I'm looking out for is El Salvador. Will they join? Because that would be nuts if they did. We might get flat out overrun. But now we are at war. I believe we can do some big decisions here. 51% on the war support. If we go up to extensive conscription, we need to be at war with the estimated enemy strength 50% or more compared to our army. So if that is ruling in everybody. All right, so there we go. So now we are at war, and we can do a service by requirement. That is factory output reduction. I think I just want to do extensive conscription for now because I don't want to hurt our factory output. So we'll go extensive conscription. And that should give us a lot more manpower to reinforce these armies, and maybe even able to add some armies to this thing. So it's only a matter of time. Yeah, there is a superior enemy. And it's 4 against 35. Yeah, that is not good at all. But now that we're in war, let's see, adds a building slot, lowers the stability. Yeah, we're not very stable. We've got some decent war support. We just need some stability. So will that raise stability? So weekly stability for 180 days. So for 6 months, we get weekly stability of... Yeah, let's do it. Let's raise up our stability a bit. Being at war definitely lowered that stability, but we're trying to improve it. Weekly change is 0.5. Ooh, okay. Now it's really kicked off. So Soviet Union has declared war on Finland. Liberia wants to provide 2 convoys on a monthly basis. So everyone is sending us convoys. That's okay. So there's Haiti. Good to see. Panama. That's good to see. Sign a pact of non-aggression. Yeah, I'm not going to war with you, Poland. 2 more convoys from Belgium. 2 more convoys from the Philippines. So that is a lot of convoys coming to bear. And we're just going to wait for that manpower to kick in. It may be at the end of the month. But do we have full regiments? Yeah, I think we're up on our... We don't have any reinforcements to do? Oh, just 5,000 manpower. There's 864 coming in. So slowly and surely our manpower is coming back. All right, so no upgrades, no garrisons, no reinforcements, and we have positive manpower. So while we are at it, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, get yourself trained. Yeah, for the last few groups of soldiers that joined us, we'll get them trained up. Looking at stockpiles and production, we need a little bit of support equipment, but that's fine. We have 2,100 in the warehouse. We're running a pretty good extra surplus here. And what we were doing was we were researching one of these two, the improved infantry equipment. And this doctrine effort gives us a 100% bonus to land doctrine, and I think we lose a 2-year ahead of time penalty on weapons 3. That was what I remember thinking. And pretty soon these guys are going to be completely trained up. We have 45 land experience, so if we wanted to make another division or get another division trained, we could, I believe. Just a little bit more training, make sure that everyone is at least level 3, and stop training. So if we were to make another brigade of infantry, all right, so that is just 5,800 manpower. All right, so we will slowly trickle in that 5,800 manpower per month, it seems. Do we need to make another decision, or do we... Yeah, we're completely full up. War propaganda against Italy, weekly war support. We've got pretty strong war support. We don't need propaganda. Ooh, removes civilian factories and replaces it with military factories. And then running war bonds. Consumer good factory usage goes down by 5%. Yeah, we'll do war bonds. Okay, and we're building up our forts. Yeah, we have no slots to build any more factories, so it's all going to be forts at this point. But we do have a free military factory. So let's get a little bit crazy and build a fighter 1. And just because we have plenty of everything else in stock, we'll make sure that the aluminum and rubber go to it. But to be honest, I don't think we have any aluminum or rubber coming in at all. But we make 10 planes a year as of now. Get that efficiency up. And pretty soon we will have an Air Force, quote unquote, he said. Yeah, we've got one factory for traded goods. Yeah, I think for this production line... Hey, there's our land doctrine effort. All right, Siam joins the East Indian Co-Prosperity Sphere. So another 100% on land doctrine, motorized effort, air experience, and air bases. So since we're starting to build, or do we want intervention focus? I don't think secret weapons or nuclear weapons would be okay. Yeah, let's just do an aviation effort for now. All right, more convoys coming our way. Cuba, Poland is called in Estonia, and the British Raj sending us a convoy. That's awesome if we had the factories to actually do something with, you know. Do we import aluminum at least? Yeah, we could use the aluminum on the support equipment. Yeah, there's the fall of Warsaw. So Poland is getting smashed. Yeah, I think if we import some aluminum, that will help our support equipment anyway. So let's get some aluminum. And the communist states... Yeah, we'll just do one group. So that will help our fighter production and our support equipment production just a little bit. All right, still slowly trickling in manpower. We need 1,700 more troops to get this division or this brigade out. So just stick with basic training. Do what you do. Hope El Salvador doesn't join the Axis with their 35 frickin' brigades. Yeah, we'll get overrun quick if that is indeed the case. So Poland is almost out. Estonia's still in. The UK's lost 38,000. France lost 78,000. 1 million losses in Poland. The German Reich has lost 315,000. Are they moving in on France as well? Oh, they're trying to push through here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be good. There's the Maginot. So France is holding this area well, but it looks right there in Italy where everything might be falling apart. I don't know if the UK... Yeah, I don't see the UK helping out. There's one division there. Looks like they're coming in from the Med, yeah. So hopefully they can do something about it. It's going to be a big blow that the United States will not be a part of this particular instance. In the Soviet-Finnish War, though, I'm surprised they didn't invite the United States. But yeah, Finland has almost capitulated to the Soviet Union. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's only going to be a matter of time before they are overrun. Is Germany making a push? I mean, they're trying. They're beating their heads in. Okay. This is what I'm really concerned about. Oh, Finland joined. The United States has called in Switzerland. Switzerland joined the Allies. Yugoslavia joined the Allies. Everyone's declaring war on everyone else, so the war has sort of merged up, and now Switzerland has decided to get involved. So Finland is nearly folded, Poland is nearly folded. Everyone's canceling their Lend-Lease, which is fine. I mean, we didn't really need the convoys anyway, I don't think. Hey, Estonia is... Alright, there's a peace deal with Finland, so that is one war done, and that's the Finnish Democratic Republic. 61% communist. So that just leaves World War II, German-Polish War, and the Manchu-Saiking War. And the British Parliament debates intervention. Well, they gotta do something. Yeah, that is a lot of divisions, and are they trying to push? Yeah, they're trying, but these guys are holding up well with all those level 10 forts right here on this border. More canceling Lend-Lease. Nice, improved infantry equipment. So, what that is going to allow us to do, I believe we can now skip 2 years worth of, yeah, we knocked 2 years off of Weapons 3. Research that quick, fast, and in a hurry. 117 days, we can get our factories producing those. Yeah, we're not going to attack Estonia. Alright, so we've got planes in reserve. Speaking of reserves, we've got some manpower now. And yes, all 5,800 men are in this division. And we've got 1,000 to spare. So do we? How many planes do we have? We've got 2 fighter planes in our Air Force. It's going to require 40 manpower. We can do that. Hey, take a look at that. We've got an Air Force. All right, so they're deploying. What we want to do is make sure that we adjust them for pilot exercises, or will that lead to accidents? That's going to be the big question. But we can get those two planes kind of educated. We definitely want them to do normal operations, and we want them to be only during the day. And why not? We'll do pilot exercises in Central America. And take a look at that. We have an Air Force. Those beautiful planes. Both of them. Yeah, I imagine those planes might crash, but we need to make sure that our planes are doing okay. So we gain 48 and we use 2. So we can keep those planes in the air. And it looks like we can hold 48 planes in the air without dipping into our reserves. So that's cool. Do we just go up to 50? Yeah, so I believe as the planes are built, they'll be sent to the airfield. So we'll get 50 planes up, train them up. Shouldn't be a bad deal. Getting a little bit of experience, 4 out of 50 on those fighters. And yeah, they're just rookies, so they need to definitely get some experience. And we've got 25 air experience already. Although that may have came from somewhere else, but we do have an Air Force. Yippee. Are you guys moving? Poland's still in it. Good on you, Poland. United Kingdom called in Luxembourg. So add another country to the list. There's the Netherlands coming in. War is going 18 in favor of the defenders. Yeah, probably because Poland is still in there. All right. Join the Netherlands. Man, so everyone is coming in this piece. Oh, there's Belgium. Yeah, hopefully they can make a Soviet Union declare war on Poland. There's aviation effort too. So poor Poland is getting it up both barrels. But look at all those battle plans. Hopefully they can move on Germany fairly quick. Yeah, it looks like all of these countries decided to join the war, and they're pushing back. This may be the opportunity for them to push. Yeah, if I was Germany, I would be really concerned about my Western Front. How are things here going in Italy? So France is holding on at the Italy border. They actually pushed in on Italy a little bit. All right, next, focus. Land doctrine effort. Close air support. Yeah, we could use some close air support models. Maybe like 50 fighters, 50 close air supports. All right, so Poland is out. So now it's the German-Belgian war. So just Estonia left in the Midsumers, sure. And all these guys in the Allies. Well, I would help if I could. I'm just sort of here for moral support. Hey, Guatemala, would you like to join the Allies? Question mark? That'd be cool. Hey, we're up to 6 airplanes. That's what I like to see. Oh, they boosted. Yeah, that got boosted big. That airfield can hold 1,000 airplanes now. Whew, okay. Yeah, we're 44 fighters in the hole. But we do make 3 a month. So they're slowly coming in. Yeah, once that production efficiency keeps on going, we'll be fine. One thing I'm really looking forward to, though, is that Infantry Equipment 3. And do we build up a fort? I think we did. Looks like this fort may be almost done. One thing I want to see is, can we go to a war economy? Yes, we can. And total mobilization. Recruitable population goes down. I don't want that. Okay. Let's go war economy while we're here. Lower the need for civilian factories. Yeah, and at 5,000 manpower, that's certainly not bad. We can work on another basic training division, I believe. Yeah, we'll add a unit. Yeah, that's, they got everything they need, so now they're just going to basic training. Outstanding. All right, so that's mobile defense done. All right, let's look at our industry. So there's production efficiency up that we haven't got yet. That would be really good. Engineering, we are working on our computer a little bit ahead of time. As far as our fighters go, ooh, we could get right into Fighter 2 in 68 days. That wouldn't be bad. 100% on our land doctrine. Soft attack or line artillery. Probably soft attack. Let's work on our soft attack here. And then in 15 days, we'll get another tech. Soviet expansion in Europe. Yeah, that's what I imagine. Alright, so Germany hasn't been really hit. Italy's getting kind of close. It's all going to come down to when, I guess, Japan decides to join. Yeah, they're teetotal fascist. Moving in on China. So it's only a matter of time, and then the war is going to get, like, really kind of wonky. German Reich formalizes the anti-Soviet pact. Let them bleed each other dry. Sure. Yeah, the Allies are have already lost a lot of men. 385,000 from France. Yeah, it just kind of looks like Germany is doing more straight line damage. Oh boy. Have they pushed in? Yeah, they're not. They're barely hanging on. But it looks like they're bringing their armor to bear, their cavalry to bear, even some mountain divisions to bear. Yeah, it's a pretty hard stalemate, and everyone is sort of shifting around, giving up their position in line. France joined the United Kingdom. I thought they were already in it. Or is now the United Kingdom going to try to come down and do something? Oh man, they're almost more fascist than they are democratic anyway. All right, there's our improved computing machine. Do we need encryption? Do we need... Yeah, that is way ahead of time. 314 days. Probably not going to be worth it. As far as support groups go, we've got the 39. with our hospital and engineers? Do we work on close air supports? Or do we get that production efficiency cap? Why not? We'll be able to do more with the factories we got. Alright, so we have one division almost ready to come out of basic training. Another one in basic training. Yeah, we only need 41 planes to get our 50 up. And it would be kind of nice to get Fighter 2. And sort of swap that out and get a batch of 50 Fighter 2s up. What does your Air Force look like? Do we know? They have no planes. So we would be air superior in this area, I believe. Okay, so Nicaragua is still impartial to what's going on. Yeah, it would be interesting to see if the Soviet Union decides to join the German-French War of the Second. And Japan is pretty well dug into this war, so I don't think Japan will join the Axis as of yet. Especially since the United States is probably not doing War Plan Scarlet Garnet. Yeah, I don't know if they are going to try to plot. They have a puppet and supporting China through a Lend-Lease, so it looks like no love lost between the communist states of America and Japan. I mean, I could see them joining the Manchu-Saiking War, sort of staying out of World War II entirely. And 30 days away from our next batch of infantry equipment, that's going to be big. We'll get the construction line to the tippity top. German interest in Scandinavia. There's Denmark. So just as that came down, so Norway joined the Allies. So there's the invasion of Denmark. And Norway joined. What's Sweden's, Sweden would probably join as well, I would say. Alright, so we can deploy a unit. Oh, there goes Luxembourg. Is to be expected. Alright, so he is deployed. Oh crap, I deployed one too early, didn't I? Yeah. Well, what we can do is, for the time being, we can get to basic training as soon as they move into position here. Yeah, it would have been... I thought that was just the one to deploy, but we'll do some basic training. That is no worries. We have plenty in our stockpile to go around. We'll get them trained up as best we can. And we've got 13 aircraft now. We're still behind by 37. So that is not bad. And in 2 weeks, we'll have Infantry Equipment 3. There's our close air support effort. So do we do doctrine? Do we do motorized? Yeah, let's do a land doctrine. Justification against us. So we're in the Allies. We're guaranteed, still, by the communist states. Is El Salvador going to try to fabricate on us? Because that's interesting, because we're both guaranteed by the communist states. Oh, Japan is justifying against us. Well, ooh-wee, Japan. What in the gravy thinks you can make it all the way over here? without upsetting the allies. I mean, granted, there are really no allies over here. Yeah, who we got? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Australia? Hey, Australia and Canada. I can see the Australia and Canada and the Dutch East Indies lowering the smackdown on Japan if they try to step on us. Because we certainly can't help ourselves. We are not scraping the barrel, but we are trying to get our heads on straight. But we are making up manpower nicely, so if we do take losses, we can reinforce. Romania cedes Bessarabia to the Soviet Union. And there is Infantry Equipment 3. Alright, so that is outdated equipment. We'll move Weapons 2 up, do a hot swap for Weapons 3, and get them producing. So hopefully that steel will rearrange. There we go. So we've got full steel we're using to reinforce with Infantry 3. And we're 3,053 weapons behind. Alright, next, research. So we do have... So we've got that land doctrine. We were researching machine tools. Do we do close air support now? No, fighter twos. We'll try to do fighter twos since we have a reduction on that. How is our construction going? Alright, so we're building up some forts just a bit. So do we do naval forts? Probably wouldn't hurt to do some naval forts. Because if Japan is going to try to justify against us, they would have to do a naval landing. So some forts would do us good. So towed artillery. I thought we did have... It didn't save our support artillery? Alright. Okay, so there's all the reinforcements coming in. I was going to say that was weird that it said that we had a template, or not using a template, but now we've got support artillery in all of our divisions. Only 32 fighters down. And we're still making 200, we've got 240 in the stockpile. We're making 1.5 artillery per day. And yeah, getting that, getting all of those weapons up and that production efficiency up would be really, really good for us for sure. Especially since we're doing a lot of basic training. There goes Belgium. So Belgium is out. So is Luxembourg, and the Netherlands are really almost gone. So what exactly are you guys doing? I mean, for crying out loud, look how big this front line is. You would think the United Kingdom would do some stuff here. Yeah, 73 divisions of ground forces. And I don't see any of them. Unless they group them all together. Yeah, it kind of looks like they had some cavalry, some infantry. They're trying to stop them from getting from Paris, but that is a tall order indeed. Yeah, Germany is getting much bigger. How is France doing on this side? So no one is pushing into Italy. And that is a ton of divisions just sort of chilling there. And then in our little neck of the woods, we're trying to defend against 35 divisions. We've got 6. Unable to move on a province along its path. I mean, all y'all are on this line, right? You don't need to really move. Oh, I think we saw this before. We just had to, like, manually move them, and they were fine. Yeah, once we get them out of training, we'll do that. All right, 2,800 more infantry equipment 3 needed. 31 days away from advanced machining tools to get that cap up. 2 months away from better soft attack and organization. And a month away from our next level of fighter. And we are almost halfway done with the order thus far of 50 aircraft. Once we swap to fighter 2s, we'll just have to replace those 25 or so aircraft that were already deployed. Is it crazy to have 50 airplanes in the air? Not sure, but it would kind of make sense to do that. And I don't know if we swap. It probably will get rid of all of our production efficiency if we swap this from fighter to close air support. So what we could do, I guess, is lower the support equipment factory down to 1 and make a brand new line of close air support aircraft and sort of move them up here to use the aluminum instead. Because, air superiority might go a long way in holding back these 35 divisions. It's wishful thinking. It's not going to happen, but, what can you do? And yep, making those May 31st, 1940. Nice. So we're building our coastal forts up pretty well. Once our coastal forts are done, we'll probably do another round of actual forts. And I don't think we want to get another division in basic training, or do we? Now we've got 8,000 people. Yeah, upgrades are going to be the highest priority. There's the fall of Paris. Ouch. Yeah, so we'll put that on the lowest equipment priority. Make sure that the infantry equipment 3 goes into the field first and foremost, and then down here to the guys in basic training. So France is about cut in half. And that is just pure chaos. It's like they can't get their organization back up. These guys are fairly organized and pushing through. Minus the Panzer Division there. Nice. Doctrine effort done. I guess we might as well get an interventionism focus. So Japan declared war on the Dutch East Indies. So that is going to be... Did they pull them in here? Okay, so that is now the British-German War. So we kind of got two wars tied together, as it were. But now Japan is officially on this war, meaning that, yeah, Japan is now officially our enemy. Which is not good. But do they want to focus on us? Or are they going to use us as a stepping off point? Just sort of come from the Dutch East Indies over here, land in Honduras, and use this as a stepping off point? I don't know. Alright. These divisions are almost up to trained 3. Making our 2 coastal forts, and then we will go land, land, land. Advanced machine tools are done. More production efficiency. And we're in June 41. Do we get radio? We'll research close air support. And then we're 2 days away from Fighter 2s. Yeah, we'll join the Allies. And then we'll get ready to swap out. There's Fighter 2. Alright, so that is taken care of. Land doctrine is being researched. Artillery. Artillery support soft attack. We'll boost that up, make our artillery a little bit more. And Fighter 1s to Fighter 2s. So we're still going to get all the aluminum that we need. Plenty of extra. And yeah, so it looks like they're going to get reinforced and then fill out the rest of the 50. Yeah, I'm not going to be attacking no China. Don't you worry about a thing. So 2,600 people. We've got the 1 unit in basic training. And they have all of their equipment. They're not upgraded just yet. So, yeah. Still working on getting that production line done. 2 factories making almost 10 weapons a day. 250 days. You know, and as that goes up, the cap is 110, so it'll be better. Stability's at 48. Are we still running that decision? Let's see, we can run war bonds again. Might as well. Land appropriation. Let's see, don't want to do that. We don't need any war propaganda. Everyone is pretty happy with where we are. If that did stability, I would be all on that. Stability down, base war support down. Stability for promises of peace is instantly removed if we become at war. Yeah, I think we're sort of tied with our decisions here. And then 11 days for our land doctrine. And then 1 division left to be trained, almost there. And then I'll leave this other guy in basic training for quite some time. I'm just glad El Salvador didn't get involved in all of this. Hopefully he doesn't attack because we're both guaranteed. One thing that would be a game changer is if the communist states of America decided to not join us. Hey, they're supporting the UK and China through a land lease. So it looks like they're sort of going on the Allies' side. Whether or not they formally join would be another question. Yeah, it looks like Switzerland is getting pushed in a bit. And France is really squishy. So those wars were combined. So Germany, Slovakia, and Italy are just the Axis faction. Japan did not join the Axis, which goes a long way into making sure that there are some peace deals done. If there was all one big group, getting a peace deal would be incredibly difficult. Yeah, once we're a little bit more set up, the question is, do we want to try to volunteer some of these guys over? Probably not with that. All right, integrated support is done. Soft attack and organization boost with another 100%. I'll keep taking them as long as they're cheap. And that would get us closer to 1941. Yeah, Yunnan? Yeah, I'm not going to attack you, Yunnan. Alright, so we're only 4 behind. There we go. So we're really starting to get some infantry equipment 3 in. Alright, so we've got 3,000 basic equipment, 14,000 weapon 1, 3,000 weapon 2, and it should be only a matter of time before we start pocketing weapons 3. And then those should get trickled down to the basic training folks. One would hope. Yeah, you got 510 infantry equipment 2s. So we'll go medium equipment priority. Oh no, okay. So yeah, we need to make sure that this stays on high priority. We can go down to low for the basic training guys, and I think we'll call it an episode. But we're making progress, and that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Hearts of Iron 4 video. Take care.